Hey everyone, it's Angela from Cake Angel and welcome back to my channel. In today's bake along, I'm going to show you how to make a lemon shortbread and also a chocolate one as well. And we're going to be using the 1-2-3 ratio method. So this is everything that we need to make our lemon shortbread. We're using 100 grams of sugar. To that we have a pinch of salt, 40 grams of corn flour and 260 grams of all-purpose flour. And to that, to give it that really nice fresh lemon taste, I've actually gone ahead and zested one lemon, and we're just going to go ahead and add that to our dry ingredients. And then the last thing we need to do is add our fat, and we're using 200 grams here, and this is a fully vegan recipe, so I'm using plant-based butter. Of course, if you're not vegan or dairy free, you can just use regular butter for this, and I do suggest that you use unsalted butter for it because we're already adding salt to our recipe. Now I'm just going ahead and rubbing that butter into the dry ingredients. My butter was cold, by the way, it was not at room temperature for this, and that's because you're using your hands and the heat from your hands would melt it too quickly if it was at room temperature. So just keep going and mixing until it resembles fine sand. And you can see that's coming together really nicely for us. Perfect. Next we're going to go ahead and add that to our greased 8-inch baking tray. So you could use a baking pan if you don't have one. I'm just using a regular 8-inch baking tray that I've greased with some butter. Then I'm going to go around and score my shortbread and also just pierce it with a fork as well. This just helps with the cooking process. And there we go, that's our lemon shortbread prepared. I'm going to quickly clean up and then we're going to move on to our chocolate one. Again, we're using that same 1-2-3 ratio method, but this time instead of using our 40 grams of corn flour, I've replaced that with 40 grams of cocoa powder. And the rest of the method is exactly the same. So it's 100 grams of sugar, 200 grams of plant-based butter, and then 260 grams of all-purpose flour and 40 grams of cocoa powder. Of course, if you just wanted regular shortbread, you would just use 300 grams of your flour. So I'm just rubbing the butter into the ingredients as we did with our first shortbread. And this time it's a little bit drier because cocoa powder is a lot drier and will give you a slightly denser consistency to your shortbread. Next we're going to go ahead and add it to our second baking tin. So again, this is an 8-inch tin. I'm just patting down the shortbread into it, and then I'm just lightly pricking it with a fork to help with the baking and scoring our portions as well. Perfect, so I'm just going to pop those in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, and this is what they look like once they're baked. Now you do want to leave your shortbread cool before you take it out, but something I like to do is just sprinkle a little bit of sugar on top whilst they're cooling. Let's go ahead and cut them now that they have cooled down. As you can see, we have really nice big thick slices for this. You can cut this into smaller portions if you like, but I like really nice sizable pieces of shortbread to go with my tea. It's the perfect afternoon treat. Hope you found this enjoyable. Don't forget to pop a comment below and let me know if you're a fan of shortbread, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.